basically Google lack of critical thinking skills in the workplace, and you'll find a ton of articles which explain how this skill, which is considered a professional soft skill, is actually in high demand because it is on the decline in the workplace. So why would this be? Well, thinking is, or rather, I should say, learning, why Socrates actually used this as a means of learning. When you learn, you are thinking. But when you were in school, it was assumed that you knew how to think based on whether or not you scored well on a test, right? And scoring well on the test just means that you're good at memory recall. That's all that means. So most of us were actually never taught how to think through content that we were being taught in order to learn it. We were told what to learn, not how to learn. We were told what to think, not how to think. And then we were expected to memorize that and regurgitate it on a test. And if we scored high, then we were good students. But most of us never actually learned how to learn. We never learned how to think. And even those people who scored well on tests were more perhaps intuitive thinkers, but they wouldn't be able to tell you what their process was for learning or thinking through those things. So what I do with my courses is I actually take my students back to foundations of learning itself. And I have broken down this learning process. Now, this isn't something that I've invented. I've borrowed from certain experts in critical thinking, including Mortimer Adler and Richard Paul and Linda Elder and Ralph Reber and Michael Strong and some other people, along with just my own experience as an independent researcher. But what I've done is I've gone through and I've broken down this learning process into basically 4 phases, which is general understanding, which is getting just a surface level understanding of what the author or the lecturer, whomever, intends for you to learn. And then conceptualization, which is digging deep into the ideas. Then analysis, figuring out whether or not they're good ideas or valid ideas. And then synthesis, which is where you incorporate those ideas into your own. Yes, I've created this course to not only teach you the skills, but give you the opportunity to actually put them into practice so that you can feel the sensation of learning is thinking and thinking is learning, and really sees the systematic approach to that learning.